Hello, my name is Jack, and today I'm going to be telling the story of how my head went through a wall. My head went through a wall. So this story happened when I was, I think, 15 years old. 15 years old, and it was when I went on a school trip. I went on a trip with my geography class, my geography class at school, and we went to a place in Norwich in England. It's in the west of England. And this trip was basically to learn about geography and beaches and things like that. But we also got to do fun activities as well, like have water fights and other things like that. So we were there for 3 days, I think, in total. I think it was 3 days. It could have been 5. I don't remember very well. But on the first day that we got there, me and my friends, we went to our room that we would be staying in, and it was me and 5 friends. So 6 of us in the room together. And the first thing that we found was under the beds, underneath the beds, there were these cages so that you could put your shoes in and other things like that. And these cages had wheels on them. These cages had small wheels so that you could push them around. So the first thing that I did was I got in to the cage. I got in the cage and sat down so that my friends could push me around the room. So then we had the idea of seeing how fast we could push the cage. So me and one friend went to one side of the room, and another friend went to the other side of the room, and his job was to stop me. His job was to stop me when I was going too fast. So my friend started pushing me, and as I was moving really, really fast, and my friend, whose job was to stop me, got scared, and he moved out the way. He moved out the way and let me slam into the wall, and I remember my head bouncing off the wall and then onto the top of the lid of the cage. So my head went there, and the wall broke. The wall had a big dent in it, like a big chip that can out of the wall. So we were like, oh no, this isn't good. We've been here for 5 minutes and we've already broken the wall. So obviously we didn't tell anyone. We just quickly hid the evidence. We got the little bits of wall and just put them under the bed so that nobody knew anything. We just hid it. But then, come the end of the school trip, we were all leaving, and just before we leave, our teacher comes to all of me and my friends, and he says, I need to talk to you very quickly. So he comes up into the room and points at the wall, and then points at all of the bits of wall that are under the bed. And he said, so what happened here then? And we said we fell, or we accidentally bumped into it, or that we didn't know. I think realistically we all said different things, so he knew we were lying. But it turns out that the school actually had to pay the place to get the wall fixed. So they had to pay money to fix the wall. But luckily, we didn't have to pay anything. We just ran away and never spoke of it again. But it was very, very funny, although it did hurt a little bit. But yeah, that's the story of how my head went through a wall. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Ooh, story done, boy.